Hello everyone, I am Amita from Nourish Doc, a platform for natural and holistic therapies. We are going to be talking about healthy weight loss. We are talking with Amreen Kaleem. She is a nutritionist and a dietitian from Pakistan who will be joining us live right now. And bring up your questions. That we'll be talking about how can you lose weight in a healthy way. So we are going to be exploring between the difference between the weight loss and fat loss. Do you know? I don't even know what the difference is between the weight loss and the fat loss, but we'll find that out from her right now. And while I see a lot of people joining us, so that's great. Let me see if she's ready to join, and so I can get her going. I don't see her yet. And the other things we will talk about is when people are trying to do the weight loss, sometimes you feel like you're stuck. Your weight, your scale is stuck, and it's not moving. It's not moving down, which we all of us want us to move down. So those are the things. And then what about low carb diet or cutting carbs? Does it help or not? I mean, that's another question. Type of carbs that you should eat, simple carbs versus the complex carbs. And then what about keto diet? How does keto diet come into the play? So I see the question on how to cure gas bowel loops. So I'm waiting for her to join, and then you can ask her all these questions. I don't know why she has not been able to join right now. So let me just see that what's going on with her joining. But if you have any questions, anything that you would like to, okay. So here I see her join, and let me just get her. And we will be talking about all these questions. So we'll start with the weight loss versus. Hi, Ebreen, how are you?
Hi, how are you? I'm good.
Okay, great, great. So I was just telling
Can
our
you hear me?
viewers about our topic. It took you a little bit time to join us, but I was telling everyone, like, we're going to be talking about healthy weight loss, and this is Amreen from Pakistan. She's joining us live from Pakistan, and she's a dietitian and nutritionist. So hello. So let's just start with the questions, if you don't mind. What is the difference between weight loss and fat loss?
Okay. So first of all, thank you for inviting me. And weight loss and fat loss basically are two different terms, and I'm gonna specify these two terms differently. So weight loss basically is overall body weight loss. Okay.
Yeah.
So here we have our body fat, body muscles and water loss. Okay, so in weight loss uh, we have to say कि, we are gonna lose our body fat, body muscles and our water too. But if talking about fat loss, so here we only have our body fat, which is gonna decrease. The second thing is in weight loss, your body weight fluctuate day to day. But in fat loss, your weight remains same, but it changes from a point to a second point. Like it doesn't change day to day. Like for example, in weight loss, today your weight is let's suppose 86. The other day, your weight would be 85 or 84 kilograms, and the other day, the day after yesterday, what your weight would be again 86. Okay, so this is what weight loss is. Okay, so your weight changes in weight loss in day-to-day basis, but in fat loss, it's a change over time rather than day to day. Okay.
Change over time. Is that what you're saying? Like on the fat loss would be, so weight is, let's say someone has 80 kilos, so approximately 160 pounds. So all of us are trying to get the weight down, right? From 160 to, let's say,
Yes,
130 pounds. So what is the,
exactly.
so I'm going to lose the fat or the weight? the fat has to come down to decrease my weight. Is that what's going to happen? I mean, I'm just trying to clarify.
Yeah, weight loss is what you might think you look smaller when you lose weight, but it doesn't give your body a shape. But a fat loss actually gives you a body shape because it has nothing to do with muscle loss.
I
So
see.
you'll get your curves and a proper body shape in fat loss, but not in the weight loss because your cell turgor diminish and your muscle losses and your fat loss. So it doesn't give you a body shape, but fat loss does give you a proper body shape. So the fat loss is more specific than a weight
The
loss.
weight loss. The weight loss, right? That's what you're saying. So the fat loss is, let's say, if I'm having a fat loss, the body will have a proper shape as opposed to a weight loss. My weight loss could be from the all over without any
Exactly,
shape, right? That's what I'm
exactly.
understanding,
Right.
right? So
Your
it
skin
doesn't mean
become
that
flaky.
I have a yeah. So fat loss is more
Your
kind
skin
of more
become
curves or
flaky and
kind of proportions. I see. I see. So what happens? Well, let's just talk about a weight loss journey. So many times, all I mean, most of us, the weight will get stuck in the sense like it's not going up or it's not going down, and we're just like, oh my God, I'm eating. I mean, in Western countries, like here, people say, "Oh, I'm eating only salads. Oh, I'm only eating, whatever, right?" And nothing's happening. Most of the people are like that. Oh, hi, hello, everyone. People are saying hi right now. So what happens? So what is the reason for that? That is the wrong way of eating, or what is it from a dietitian point of view?
okay, so this is the most common case in a weight loss journey because I always says that weight loss is not um, a targeted on a targeted time. It's a journey and then it becomes your lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it is a most common thing when your weight stucks at some point
Mm-hmm.
and neither it is increasing nor decreasing and it is stuck at a specific point. So there are several different reasons. Might be you have a slower metabolism or if you have a fastest metabolism, but with the passage of time your metabolism rate decreases.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the second thing is your lack of physical activity. You might be impatient or being so feel so lethargic, so you couldn't process your proper workout. So that's why lack of physical activity is somehow you can say reason for your weight to cease at any point. The third thing is people are so impatient of being skinny. Like you actually have to wait. You actually have to wait for your weight loss or fat loss because the fat you already have is not something that you gain for in a week or in a 2 week. You have gained this all in an year or 2 year or minimum 6 years. So you have to be patient enough so so that you can lose your weight.
Okay.
The
So,
fourth
so
thing, the
say,
fourth
yeah.
thing
So
is
you're saying is the metabolism can be lower metabolism. That's why people are not losing weight, and then most of the time
exactly.
it takes a long time, before someone gets fat or obese or whatever the word you want to call it, or they put on the weight, and then it takes time for them to lose those extra pounds, right? And that's what I'm
Yes.
understanding. Okay, so let's talk about, people are
Okay.
talking a lot about, oh, low carb diet and cut out the carbs. A lot of people say, oh, I'm not eating any, like you're from Pakistan and I'm originally from India, but the roti or what they call is tortilla here in US, the flour roti or the wheat roti and all those things. So a lot of people will say, oh no, I'm not, cutting out the carb completely. So let's talk about that. Does that help? I mean, should we cut out the carbs completely, or what should we do? Should we do low carb? Um,
Okay. So what carbs are? Carbohydrates are the basic fuel of body. So if I told you to run or to ask a car driver to drive a car without fuel. So how is it possible to run a car or drive a car without a fuel? So how are you supposed to think that you are going to maintain your body without carbohydrates? These are your primary source of energy. So these primary source of energy actually helps you to maintain your healthy lifestyle, your proper metabolism, and all that stuff. Okay, so cutting carbs are not the solution, but there are two types of carbs: the smart carbs and the simple carbs. These are
Yeah.
actually complex carbs.
Okay.
I call them smart carbs because these are fiber rich whole grains, vegetables, uh, um, your fruits. These are your complex carbohydrates, which I call them smart carbs. So you can add smart carbs in your diet. They give you proper energy, and um, they don't make you fat. Smart carbs don't make you fat, but simple carbs are. Simple carbs are raw sugar, what we are using, refined sugar and refined wheat products. Okay, so these are the things that make you fat, but not the smart carbs or the complex carbohydrate.
So let's talk about complex carbohydrates a little bit. So give us an example of a complex carbohydrates. What are the different types of complex carbohydrates? I mean, is it
Okay, so
quinoa,
your whole
like
grains are complex
like
carbohydrates. Okay.
millet? What are the different examples that we can incorporate in our day-to-day daily diet?
Okay, so your barley
Barley.
tortillas, your
Okay.
breads. Yes, can you hear me properly?
Your network connection is going. It's not very good. So I just heard barley. You said barley, millet.
Yes, barley, your vegetables, green vegetables, nuts,
What about the
whole
grains?
grains
What are the
basically.
grains? What grains should one take? I mean, if you're not eating processed wheat flour or refined wheat flour, so what should we, especially in Asian countries where people are used to eating, those tortilla, right? The roti, what they call it, of wheat. What should they, what would be the alternative to that?
Okay, so wheat product. There are several different wheats. Okay, you can add your grams, black grams, white grams in your diet. You can add several different pulses and legumes in your diet. You can add um, your beans in your diet, peas, chickpeas. These are all the forms of whole grain.
So whole grain. So what I'm hearing is that add whole grain to your diet, and add beans, like right, legumes, right? That's what I'm
Yes.
understanding from you. And
There is a wheat in a
yeah,
there is a wheat in market called multigrain wheat. So you can
okay.
also use multigrain wheat instead of a basic wheat we are using at home.
So multigrain wheat instead of a processed wheat flour, millet,
Exactly,
right? Complex carbohydrates, and some of these barley. You talked about
exactly,
barley. And then I think barley flour is also available. What they call it is,
exactly,
I don't know the other word, but I think you can make a flour, and even garbanzo beans, gram flour, right? The gram flour
exactly.
would be very good. And you
Yes.
can make okay. All right.
People are
So,
used to of People are
yeah.
used to of using some sweeteners. People are used to of using some sweeteners in their diet, like they are restricting their simple carbs as refined sugar, etc. But these sweeteners really don't help you to avoid sugars because these are artificial sweeteners like saccharine, stevia, aspartame. They tends to motivate you to crave more for sugar. So I suggest everyone not to use artificial sweeteners. But if you really crave for sweetening, so please go use a simple refined sugar. Then, if you are If you really crave for sugar and sweetening agents, so don't use stevia, aspartame, or saccharine as your alternatives, but you can use a simple sugar, because these sweeteners actually motivate you to crave more for sweetening and sweet things.
I see. So you don't use stevia, right? That's what you're saying, and opt
Yes,
for a natural sugar like jaggery. Jaggery is also a sugar. It's a natural sugar. Jaggery,
yes,
jaggery powder.
exactly.
Jaggery powder.
Jaggery powder is way more efficient and you can say healthier than a refined sugar or other sweeteners.
And brown sugar. Brown sugar is also good, right?
Brown sugar is there is a myth that brown sugar is good and refined sugar isn't, but brown sugar and white sugar both are same.
Oh,
There
brown
is
sugar
no
is the
difference
same.
between
It doesn't
brown.
make any difference. It doesn't
Yeah,
make any difference because
no, no.
when you go to the grocery store, they're marketing the brown sugar as being healthier, and it's very confusing as an average user what to buy.
Exactly. Brown sugar and white sugar has only one difference. They are different in color, and brown sugar is a bit moist than white sugar. Brown sugar is actually the white sugar. Brown sugar, when refined, properly refined several different times in the industry, and then it becomes a white sugar. So there is no difference between brown sugar and white sugar. They both are same.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. So someone is talking about I don't know what they're saying. If the client asks for something in dessert, so okay, so your connection is not very good, Amreen. So I'm going to try to repeat everything you're saying. So what about some healthy desserts that one can take? Desserts,
Sorry,
a dessert like
can,
desserts.
can you please repeat your question?
Can you? What are some of the healthy desserts? Someone asked a question. Okay, so I think we're having some network issues right now. She's unable to hear me. Uh, can you hear me, Amreen?
Yes, now I can hear you.
Okay, I think we're having some network issues. I really apologize, but from what I can repeat, what she's tried to talk about is that choose complex carbs. Don't cut out the carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are the fuel for all of our bodies. They give us the energy. So okay. So someone is talking about. You have PCOD, any medicine or treatment? We are not talking about PCOD. I'm really sorry. We're talking about weight loss here. So I don't want to change the topic. And then she talked about, what type of different carbs that you can do, like millet, like barley, complex carbohydrates. And then for sugar, don't go for these artificial sweeteners, the stevia and all that. They're not very good. And opt for some natural sweeteners, right? Amreen, anything
Right.
else? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So anything else you'd like to add? Because your connection is not very good and I don't want to, you know, uh, continue unless, okay. So someone is saying chocolate, which contains 70% cocoa or more of it. Is that acceptable or not as a dessert?
Okay, so you can surely have chocolate, but you have to control your portion size. You can have anything you want, but what you have to do is to control your portion size. Whatever your
Yeah.
craving is, you can satisfy, but
Okay. So Samreen is
you
talking
can
about
control your portion size.
yeah, controlling your portions. Okay, thank you so much, Amreen, for joining us. I really appreciate you joining us and giving us all this, feedback on the weight loss. When I think the connection is a little bit better, we'll bring her back. For now, everyone, thank you so much for watching us, and have a great day. And please help us share the sessions. With that, thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.